for this video, we are going to talk about operations on rational numbers, specifically multiplication and division of rational numbers. So just like adding and subtracting rational numbers, multiplication and division of rational numbers is the same as multiplying and dividing fractions. So first, we will discuss about multiplication of rational numbers. So in multiplication of rational numbers, we will use a method called cancellation method. Okay? When we use cancellation method, ibig sabihin, we will cancel numbers with a common factor. Ka-cancel natin yung mga numbers na mayroong GCF. So, I am going to show you an example on how to apply cancellation method in multiplying rational numbers. So let's say we have example number 1 and we will find the product of 3 over 4 and 8 over 10. So how do we apply cancellation in multiplication of fractions or rational numbers? So first of all, cancellation, when you use that, ang ika-cancel mo lang dapat ay isang numerator and isang denominator. You cannot cancel out numbers that are both from the numerators or both from the denominators. So in this example, I can cancel out 8 and 4. Kasi may common factor pa si 8 and 4, which is 4. Kapag sinabi natin common factor, ito yung number na you can divide it to both the numbers that you're going to cancel. So, 4 and 8, the common factor between them is 4. So, doon natin sila i-divide. Okay? So, 4 divided by 4, 1. 8 divided by 4, that is 2. And then, observing this, I can cancel out 2 and 10. Kasi may common factor sila, which is 2. Okay? So, 2 divided by 2, it will become 1. 10 divided by 2, it will become 5. So, is there anything that we can still cancel out? So, wala na. Ang natira na lang is, I'm going to rewrite the given, okay? Right after cancellation. 3 over 4 will become 1, okay? Times 8 will become 1 also. 1 and then 10 will become 5. So, this is the remaining numbers after using cancellation method. And, right after mo ma-cancel yung mga may common factors pa, multiply the numerators and denominators for you to find the product. So, in this example, 3 times 1 is 3 and then 1 times 5 is 5. Therefore, the product of example number 1 is 3 over 5. And then, let's move on to the next example. Let's say we are going to find the product of 21 over 45 and 9 over 7. So in this given, we can cancel out 21 and 7 because they have a common factor, which is 7. Pwede pa natin sila i-divide pareho sa 7. So, 7 divided by 7, that is 1. 21 divided by 7, that is 3. And then, I can also cancel out 9 and 45. Okay? Because they have a common factor, which is 9. So, 9 divided by 9, that is 1. 45 divided by 9, that is 5. So, after using cancellation method, the remaining numbers are 3 over 5 times we have 1 over 1. So then multiply the numerators. Now we will have 3 times 1, that is 3. 5 times 1, that is 5. If I'm not mistaken, same product as example number 1. So the product here is 3 over 5 also, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then let's have one more example. So let's say I have here 10 over 12 times 4/3. Yan. So here, I can cancel out 10 and 12. So basta, when you use cancellation method, kailangan yung kina-cancel mo is 1 from the numerator and 1 from the denominator. And then, ang common factor nila is 2. So, 10 divided by 2, that is 5. 12 divided by 2, that is 6. So, observing this, I can still cancel 4 and 6. Diba? May common factor pa sila, which is 2. So, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. And 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So, observing this, wala na tayong pwede i-cancel. The remaining numbers now are 5/3. Okay? Times 2/3. So, after that, we should multiply the numerators and denominators. So, 5 times 2, that is 10. And then 3 times 3, that is 9. So, 10/9, I can accept this as your answer. Or, if you know how to change improper fractions into mixed number, 10/9 is also equal to 1 and 1/9. No, they are just the same. No? Either way, they are both correct. Okay, this answer is an improper fraction eh. So, you can make it into mixed numbers. No? So, paano naging 1 and 1/9 yun, ma'am? Can you briefly explain? So, what happened is that si 10 dinivide natin kay 9. So, ilang 9 mayroon kay 10? So, isa. Yun yung whole number mo sa mixed number. And then, you will just be copying the denominator. So, 9. And then, ilan pa yung kulang para maging 10? Or, ano yung remainder? Okay, I'm just going to rewrite. So, ilang 9 meron kay 10? Isa. And then, copy the denominator which is 9. Ilan pa yung kulang para maging 10? Ito. Di ba? Isa. Yun yung remainder. So, if you want to check if your answers are correct, 9 times 1 plus 1. Dapat 10 yung sagot doon. Okay, 9 times 1 is 9 plus 1, 10/9, therefore your answers are correct. But then, it's fine for me if yung sagot nyo is 10/9 na. You don't have to make it into a mixed number. So, I am going to accept this answer. So, either way, they are both correct. How about if the given or the fraction that you're going to multiply is a mixed number, just like this example. So, let's say we have 6 and 6/8 times 3/8. So, if this is the case, we will be converting this mixed number into an improper fraction. How do we able to do that? You're going to multiply the denominator by the whole number and then add the numerator. And that will be the numerator of the new fraction. Yung denominator ng bagong fraction mo is the same as the mixed number. So you just need to compute for the numerator. So 8 times 6, that is 48, okay? Plus 6, that is 54. So ang nangyari lang po dyan is ganito, 8 times 6 plus 6. And then, you will come up with 8 times 6, that is 48, plus 6, that is 54/8. So, this given will become like this. 54/8 times 3/8. And this given is the one that we will use to find the product of a given. Okay? So now here, using cancellation method, we can cancel out 54 and 8. May common factor pa sila, which is 2. So 8 divided by 2, that is 4. 54 divided by 2, that is 27. So now observing this, is there anything that we can cancel out? So wala na tayong pwedeng i-cancel. Therefore, rewrite natin yung mga remaining numbers. So natira is 27 over 8 times 3 over 4. And then, multiply na natin sila. 27 times 3, that is 81 over 32. So, this will be now the product of the given. Or if you want to convert this, if you want lang ha, but I'm not requiring you. If you want to convert this into a mixed number, the answer here is ilang 32 ang meron sa 81? Merong dalawa. Okay? And then copy the denominator. Ilan pa yung kulang para maging 81 siya? So, 17. Kasi 32 times 2, that is 64. Ilan pa yung kulang para maging 81? 17. So, that is your numerator, the remainder. Okay? So, either way, they are both correct. Okay? So, when you multiply rational numbers and then the given is a mixed number, you need to make it an improper fraction or a fraction for you to be able to find the product. So, that is how you find the product of rational numbers. It's just the same in finding the product in fractions. So, let's move on in dividing rational numbers. So, yeah, just like adding, subtracting, multiplying fractions, dividing rational numbers is the same as dividing fractions then. So, this is how you divide rational numbers or fractions. So, you should familiarize yourself with the term reciprocal. So, when we say reciprocal, there will be a change in the position of the numerator and denominator. Let's say, for example, okay, get the reciprocal of 3 over 5. It will become 5 over 3. So, when we say reciprocal, you will just be changing the position of the numerator and the denominator. Pagpapalitin mo lang, you're just going to switch. Ayan, yung tamang term. You're just going to switch the position of the numerator and then denominator. And then that is the reciprocal. Okay? So, the rule in dividing rational numbers or dividing fraction is like this. So, let's say, for example, we will divide 3 over 4 by 1/2. So, ang rule po, sabi doon, you need to get the reciprocal of the divisor. So, the divisor is the second given, which in this example is 1/2. Okay? And then, you need to change the operation into multiplication. So, if we will be rewriting the given will become like this, 3 over 4, and then we need to change the operation into multiplication, and then we need to get the reciprocal of the divisor, which will be 2 over 1. And we will use this to find the quotient. Even though multiplication po yung operation, we are still looking for the quotient. Okay? Don't forget na na division pa din ito. Okay? Even though nag-change tayo ng operation. That is just according sa rule. Yun kasi yung rule in dividing eh. So, we will be looking for the quotient still. Okay? So, here, of course, when we multiply fractions or rational numbers, we will use cancellation. So, we will be using cancellation in this example also. So, in this example, I can cancel out 2 and 4. May common factor sila, which is 2. So, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. And then, there's no more. Okay? So, we should rewrite the remaining number. So, we have 3 over 2 times 1 over 1. And then, multiply the remaining numbers, or multiply the numerators and the denominator. So, we have 3 times 1, that is 3, over 2 times 1, that is 2. Therefore, this will be now your product. Or, if you want, but I'm not requiring you again, you can rewrite the given into mixed number. So, kapag ginawa niyo itong mixed number, the answer is 1 and 1/2. Either way, they are both correct answers. Okay? 3 over 2 is the same as 1 and 1/2. So, either way, we'll just come up with the same. Either way, kung ano man answer yung ilagay nyo, mixed number man or fraction, I'm going to accept that. Okay? How about another example? So let's say we have example number 2, and let's say I have here 11 over 12 divided by 3 over 4. So again, you need to rewrite the given. So 11 over 12, change the operation into multiplication, get the reciprocal of the divisor, so it will become 4 over 3. And we will use this to find the quotient. Okay? And then cancel out the numbers that has a common factor. So in this given, I can cancel out, or we can cancel out 4 and 12. May common factor pa sila, which is 4. So 4 divided by 4, that is 1. 12 divided by 4, that is 3. And then there's no more. Yeah. So I'm going to rewrite the remaining numbers. So 11 over 3 times 1 over 3. And then multiply the numerators and denominators. So 11 times 1, that is 11. Over 3 times 3, that is 9. So therefore, the answer is 11 over 9. Or if you want your answer to be in mixed number, you can write it in mixed number. So 11 over 9 is equal to 1 and 2 over 9. Okay? So if you want to check if tama, 9 times 1, that is 9 plus 2, then 11. 11 over 9. So either way, either sa dalawa na to yung answer mo, they are just both correct. Okay? So yun. And then, let's say we have the last example. Oh no, it's not the last. Okay? Let's say I have 9 over 10, and I need to divide it by 3 over 10. So again, according sa rule, rewrite the given, change the operation into multiplication, get the reciprocal of the divisor, so it will become 10 over 3. And we will use this to find the quotient. And then we need to cancel out numbers with a common factor. So we can cancel out 9 and 3. Their common factor is 3, so 3 divided by 3, that is 1. 9 divided by 3, that is 3. And we can cancel out 10, no? The common factor is 10, so 10 divided by 10, 1. 10 divided by 10, 1. So the remaining numbers are 3 over 1 times 1 over 1. And then multiply the numerators and denominators. So you will come up, this is 1. So 3 times 1, this is 3. 1 times 1, that is 1. 3 over 1 can be simplified as 3. Okay? So 3 is your final answer. And then, how about if the given has a mixed number, just like what we solved a while ago. So let's say, for example, we have 8 over 20 divided by 1 and 1/3. So if this is the case, you are going to change the mixed number into an improper fraction. So katulad lang ng ginawa natin kanina in multiplication of rational numbers. So 1 and 1/3. For you to be able to change it into a fraction, 3 times 1 plus 1. Okay? First, copy the denominator, which is 3. And then solve for the numerator. 3 times 1, 3 times 1 plus 1. So that will give you the value of the numerator. So 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, that is 4 over 3. So you're going to change this into 4 over 3 for you to be able to solve for the quotient. And then we can now apply the rule. So 8 over 20, change the operation, times, get the reciprocal of this, 3 over 4. So we will use this to get the quotient. Okay? And then we will cancel out numbers with the common factor. So here I can cancel out 8 and 4. The common factor is 4. So 4 divided by 4, that is 1. 8 divided by 4, that is 2. I can still cancel 2 and 20. So the common factor is 2. 2 divided by 2, that is 1. 20 divided by 2, that is 10. And then there's no more to cancel out. And then I'm going to rewrite the remaining numbers. We have 1 here, and then 10 times 3 over 1. And then let's multiply. 1 times 3, that is 3, over 10 times 1, that is 10. This is now your quotient. So that is how you multiply and divide rational numbers.